So here, as you can see, because we are working with the 3-dimension data, okay, Boolean index did not match index array along dimension 0, dimension is 2, but corresponding dimension is 3. Okay, yeah. So as Arish, you asked me the question, right? See here, this is we are working with the 3-dimension data, okay? So in order to make the 3-dimension data, here, why we are passing this true, true, false and this, see, because this 2, 3, 5, actually this x, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
ओके, सो आरुष, यहाँ पे ऐसा है कि यहाँ पर 2, 3, 5 हम जो ले रहे हैं, इसका मतलब ये है कि हम लोग इसे 3 डायमेंशन को हमें 2D में कन्वर्ट करना है, ओके, क्योंकि हम इसको विजुअलाइज कर सके। तो इसमें ये लोग क्या कर रहे हैं कि इसका 2 सेट में 3 3 रो को प्रिंट कर रहे हैं, ओके। अब ये है कि तुमने जो क्वेश्चन पूछा मुझे, अब इसमें क्या हो रहा है, अगर मैं इसको कंबाइन कर देता हूँ तो ये इस पे वर्क नहीं करेगा। क्यों? क्योंकि हमने क्या किया है, हमने 3 3 रो का 2 सेट पे डिवाइड किया है। तो ये जो है ना, वो इज कम्प्लीटली बेस्ड ऑन दिस, ओके। ये जो राइट हियर वी हैव डिवाइडेड इट इनटू 2 सेट with value like true true false, so each value is representing each row। इसलिए जब हम इसको कंबाइन किए तो वो हमें एरर दे रहा है कि लाइक इट्स 1 डायमेंशन एंड यू आर ट्राइंग टू प्रिंट 2 डायमेंशन। अभी इस पे अगर हम लोग इस ये अगर रन करेंगे तो ये सक्सेसफुली रन होगा, क्योंकि यहाँ पे ये 2 पे डिवाइड किया गया है। और अभी मैं इसको कॉपी करूँगा तो ये इजिली रन होगा। क्यों? क्योंकि ये सेट बोल रहा है ट्रू ट्रू फॉल्स, मीन्स ये एक कंप्लीट 3 रो के लिए होगा, और ये जो फॉल्स ट्रू ट्रू है ये कंप्लीट इसके लिए होगा। लेट मी ऐड सम अदर थिंग। अब अगर मैं इसमें ओके मैं इसमें अगर एक ऐड कर देता हूँ, चलो ठीक है, चलो अब ट्राई करके देखते हैं अपन। कहाँ गया? ओके 1 मिनट। अभी हम इसमें लेट मी रन इट वंस अगेन। तो आपने इसमें क्या किया था, दो दो के सेट पे 3 को प्रिंट किया। अभी अगर मैं 3 को करना चाहता हूँ तो देखते हैं। ओके एरर आ रहा है, कैन नॉट रीशेप अरे ऑफ साइज 30। ओके लेट मी टेक सम मोर एलिमेंट। मैं इसको 60 लेके देखता हूँ। कैन नॉट रीशेप ऑफ साइज 60 इंटू 3 3 5। अच्छा ठीक है, दो कैन नॉट रीशेप ऑफ साइज 60। तो ये एलिमेंट पे भी डिपेंड करता है, ठीक है, कि कितने एलिमेंट है मैक्स टू मैक्स हमारे पास। तो अभी ये 30 एलिमेंट को सक्सेसफुली ले लिया 0 to 29। किस फॉर्मेट में लिया है कि 2 सेट पे, तो ये हमें विजुअलाइज करना पड़ता है ऐसे। मतलब हम रैंडमली वैल्यू नहीं ले सकते, क्योंकि ये मैथमेटिकल कंसेप्ट और मैथमेटिकल ऑपरेशन के लिए यूज होता है, ओके, लाइक फॉर डूइंग डेटा एनालिसिस एंड ऑल। सो यू शुड बी यू नीड टू एनालाइज इट व्हाट वैल्यू यू वांट। अब मैं इसमें ट्राई करता हूँ कि लाइक लेट मी ट्राई इट वेदर आई कैन डू इट। सो मुझे 2 सेट पे, ठीक है, अगर मुझे इसमें वैल्यू कितनी, 5 10 15 15, अगेन आई नीड टू टेक 15। सो ओके मैं इसको 45 लेके देखता हूँ। सी, अभी ये काम किया, ठीक है, कैसे काम किया, क्योंकि मैंने इसमें विजुअलाइज किया थोड़ा, सोचा कि अगर 2 3 5 में वो 30 वैल्यू को ले रहा है, तो अगर 3 3 5 लूंगा तो 45 वैल्यू आ जाएगी, राइट मैम? आर यू गेटिंग?
Yes, I'm getting it.
या, अब नाउ व्हाट आई विल गोइंग टू डू, आई विल गोइंग टू रिपीट वन मोर स्टेप हियर। इसको कॉपी कर लेता हूँ मैं। इस ये लाइक इट्स completely based on how you dynamically think on this। अब मैं इसको लेट्स टेक ट्रू और इसको फॉल्स कर देता हूँ, एंड लेट्स सी रन दिस। तो रन हुआ। अब इसमें देखते हैं ट्रू ट्रू फॉल्स। तो फर्स्ट 2 रो आई, ओके, फर्स्ट 2 10 वाली रो नहीं है इसमें। फॉल्स ट्रू ट्रू, सो ये 15 वाली रो नहीं है, ये दोनों रो है। अब ट्रू फॉल्स ट्रू, सो 30 वाली रो है, 35 वाली नहीं है, 40 है। Now do you understand like the question that you asked me? So based
Yes,
on
sir.
that I have explained. Okay, so this is you have to analyze. Now 45 का हम 60 में अगर करेंगे इसको, तो 60 वैल्यू में तुम्हें कितने सेट पे इसको करना पड़ेगा? 4 4, ये 4 आएंगे 3 3 रो के और 5 कॉलम में। तो ये तुमको एनालाइज करना होगा, राइट? हम चेक करते हैं रन हो रहा है कि नहीं। हाँ, रन हो गया। Then on basis of this value that you will going to pass, it will going to print each and every row. So like this it works. Other thing are based on this only, like how you can perform operation with this numpy, reshape. So these all are based on your like operation, how you can do it. So will you able to do it, this part, indexes part? Don't go much in the deep. This some of them will not be useful much for you. This ellipse and all is not useful. This is completely don't go for such thing, because there are a lot of thing to learn. If we go for learning everything, like it will be more time consuming and you will get more confused. So do only that thing that is you use, like this complex irrational number, complex I number, you can print it. How you can do that? x1 1.2, if you print that element, it will only going to take the integer value. Obviously when you print integer value, okay, when you declare an array as an integer and you are passing an float value, so it will going to print the integer value only. Okay, and if you try to convert it into the complex, it will give an error because it is of an integer type. So this is the sum of the operation that is based on the numpy. And different kind of data types are there in the numpy: boolean, character, sign and unsigned. Do you know difference between that? Sign means sign character, unsigned character, or sign integer, unsigned integer. So it is all based on some ranges of value, what range of value they have. So based on that we classify sign character, unsigned character, integer, unsigned integer. So like this, there are different kind of data types are there, and their explanation are also there. Okay, like num half, numpy half, numpy float 16. So how many the values they are taking, but this won't be much useful. You have to just use few easy one, that is like double, okay, integer, byte. This will only going to use in our machine learning algorithm. Don't go in a complex. Those who are statistic or statistician in the company or a research center, they need to be go through the each and every example. As I said you, when we work on a different language or different function, it's very difficult to remember this like functions, like c long double, c double is difficult. So what you are going to do, try to look for easy one. We can do the operation with float 32, integer. So these are the different data type we have. Okay, so we can start doing this. Now here you see this float 32 1.0. If you want to read this 1.0 on this x variable and you are going to print it, it will going to print the float value only, not the integer value. Now here you want int underscore 124. It means that you want to take this value as an integer, and that is the reason it is printing array as an integer. Here np dot range 3, it means that 3 value you want to take. So it is taking 0 1 2, and what is the data type of those 3 value? np dot u integer. Unsigned integer means positive integer. Similarly, if you take d type as a f, so what do you mean by this d type f? It will going to convert this value, the array that you are reading, into float. That is the reason it is printing 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, and D type float it is printing. This is an output, okay? So don't be get confused. This, when you run this line, you will get this. So it will going to tell you also what kind of data type you have. Similarly here, when you run the Z, it will going to tell you it is of integer type. It is of integer type, float type, right? Like this. Now there's one more function like this sub D type that is going to check whether the current variable which is holding the value is of integer type or what. So when you do this D NP integer, it will going to just print like a boolean, whether it is true or false, it will going to print it. Now you know that D is of an integer type because D type means the value that D is holding is of an integer type, or you have declared the data type of this D variable as an integer. So obviously, if you're going to check what type of integer value they will going to have, or it will going to show the integer only, because it is telling D is a variable and np dot integer. Is it integer type? True. Is it float type? False, because D is not a float. So like this, we have to do operation on this. So will you able to explore more on this? Yeah, one more thing. If you want to know like how much integer maximum value or minimum value you can read it in a numpy, then you can use this info function that will going to tell you for the integer how much minimum or maximum value that you can take it. And this is integer 64 will be your long integer, integer 32 is an integer, like that. Am I clear to you? Am I clear
Yes.
to you? Yeah. Arush, Arush, are you there? Okay, he dropped. Okay, ma'am. So, will you able to do it from your side, like how you will able to practice it?
Yes, yes, I'll be able to do it. So I want to watch this NumPy
Yeah.
video one more
Yes.
time, and if I come across, I know I keep on asking the same question. So you have appeared so many interviews. I mean, I suppose you have. So how important is this NumPy from interview point of
Ma'am, in
view?
interview,
Do they?
they will not ask you in the deep. They will just ask you create an array in the NumPy or perform an operation of an array like printing based on the index and all. They won't ask you the in the deep, like dot info function and all. They won't ask. They know that this is a function nobody remember. So they will just ask you, okay, create an array in the NumPy or add a two array in the NumPy, perform multiplication between two array, append an element in an array. So that is, if you can before interview, if you can just see it, that is more than enough. They won't ask you to perform power and all because nobody can remember. Even I never I don't remember that if the interview, the person who is taking interview, he is an intelligent enough and he's really have a knowledge on the coding and programming, he will not ask you. Sometime we might face some kind of person like they